Hello investors, my name is Dehan and welcome back to number one place for all your investing needs. In today's video, we're going to be looking at 3 potential altcoins to buy on the dip. So obviously the market is still consolidating right now. So the market is still down about 2% in the past 24 hours. Everything else is either down about 1% or so. So the top gainer in the past 24 hours is going to be Clover Finance. So let's actually take a quick look at this one. This one's been on an uptrend from about 62 cents all the way up to about $2 or so at one point, $2.29. So it's up over 228% right now. This is a momentum play, and obviously some people like to get into momentum plays just until they get on to a point and then sell off. So that is actually could be a good opportunity for anybody trying to get into this momentum rally on Clover Finance to get in and out very quickly. But you have to be very careful because this one could dive on down, nosedive pretty much, and go on down very quickly as well. So who knows how long this one's going to continue that uptrend. But as you guys can see, it was trading higher last week compared to where it is right now. So very dangerous, high risk, high reward type situation on that top gainer. Highest volume in the past 24 hours, like usual, is going to be Bitcoin. Bitcoin still trading at the same range it's been trading now for a few days, around that 32,000 area. So it's down about 1%. Ethereum, same type of situation, down about 1.5%, trading around that 1800, 1900 area that has been trading around for a few days. We have Binance Coin, Cardano, Ripple, Dogecoin, and Polkadot all down about 3 to 4% depending on the coin. Everything else is down about 3% or so, with some of them being only down about 1%. But everything is pretty much down 3%, 4%, depending on which coin we're looking at. And then obviously we have a few green little ones, but that's obviously the outliers that we see, every once in a while outperform the market. So that is obviously normal. So guys, let's get into this list. But before we get into the list, smash that like button for me. Let's aim for 50 plus likes on this video. Subscribe to the channel, turn on that bell notification to get notified every time I make a new video. We're almost at 37,000 subscribers. Can we get that this weekend? Subscribe to the channel, guys. If you guys want to sign up for Webull, get your 2 free stocks valued up to $2,400. Links going to be in the description for that. Check that out. And as always, leave a comment below. What crypto are you looking to buy right now or potentially on a bigger dip? So the first altcoin is going to be Stellar Lumens XLM. So this one is down about 3.5% today. It is trading at around 23 cents. In the past week, it's down about 5.5%. And then on the 1 month chart, it is down 27%, with the 1 year chart still being up about 122% from last year, where it was trading at around 10 cents or so. So it went from about 10 cents all the way to highs of about 79 cents. And ever since then, we've been on this downtrend. Now right here, it was consolidating around this 30 cents area, 40 cents area, but then it continued to go lower and lower. So this one is continuing to move lower, even though the market is trading sideways and consolidating, which is not a good sign, obviously, because it could go even lower. So we're trying to find a support level, and we might not see one until we go under 20 cents or so. So definitely something to keep on your radar to see how it's going to perform, obviously, in the next few months and where it's going to bottom out. So once it bottoms out, we look for consolidation and then an uptrend. Once we see that uptrend, that is when we get in. So that is what we're going to be doing with Stellar Lumens, is just looking at it for potentially seeing a good dip buying opportunity in the future once we see that turnaround. So we're hoping for it to happen around that 18 cents area, consolidate for a little bit, and then get in possibly for some gains. Market cap at 5.4 billion, volume in the past 24 hours at 470.5 million. And then obviously Stellar Lumens, Stellar's cryptocurrency, the Stellar Lumen XLM, powers the Stellar payment network. Stellar aims to connect payments, bank payment systems, and individual quickly and reliably. So that is their goal, obviously. So Stellar Lumens, very cheap. A lot of potential for growth in the future. I would not be surprised to see this one trading around $2 or so in the next 5 to 10 years potentially. And the next bull rally that we see is definitely going to be interesting to see how Stellar Lumens is going to perform. We're going to get back up to the range where we were trading around close to $1 or so. I potentially think it is definitely a possibility in the next few years, obviously. So that is our first altcoin. Now the second altcoin is going to be Ethereum Classic. I know what you mean. I know what you guys are going to say already. Ethereum Classic, what? Are you crazy? Well, no. This one is definitely a great momentum play. When we see a bull rally, Ethereum Classic likes to run very hard because a lot of people believe that, it is Ethereum, and Ethereum is not Ethereum Classic. They're two different coins, but a lot of people think, oh, okay, so this is the cheaper coin, this is the coin to get in. Well, that's why we watch this one. Whenever there's a bull rally that starts up, we get in on Ethereum Classic because it starts to run very heavily. So this one is down about 3%, trading at $40 right now. In the past week, it's down 19%. It was at $50 almost. And then in the past month, 26%, with the 1 year chart still being up over 575%. So Ethereum Classic was trading around $6 last year. We went from $6 all the way up here to highs of about $175, $180, I believe it even hit at one point. So it was a huge run here in April from $32 to that $180 range. So massive gains were made with Ethereum Classic on that run. And then we saw, obviously sell off all the way down to about $50 or so, and then we've been consolidating with a downward trend. So Ethereum Classic is definitely one that I'm going to be watching on the next bull run when it turns around, because it's going to run very heavily just like it has in the past. Now market cap being on Ethereum Classic at 5.3 billion right now, volume in the past 24 hours at 1.5 billion, and then obviously the circulating supply 128.6 million. So Ethereum Classic is a cryptocurrency with a special focus on immutability, popularly expressed as the code is law. So Ethereum Classic, obviously not the greatest coin of all, but definitely one to get in on momentum plays. So whenever we see a consolidation happen in the future, and possibly that turnaround where crypto starts to get that bull run once again, like we saw in beginning of 2021, definitely one that I'm going to be adding, because it is an easy 4x, 5x potential just in a matter of a few months when we get that run. And that's definitely something that I want to see. So 5.3 billion market cap, just like Stellar Lumens, very low market cap, lots of room for it to grow and lots of room for it to run. So I would not be surprised to see this one run once again once we see that bull run. And then we have our third altcoin. It's going to be Monero XMR. So this one is down about 1% or so. It's it's not that bad. Trading $193 right now. In the past week, it's down 9%. Past month, 26%. And then on the 1 year chart, the coin is still up over 188%. So in July of 2020, this coin was trading at around 68, 69 cents, went up to highs of about 475 right here, almost 500. Actually, it did hit 517 at one point in May. And then ever since then, we've been on a downward trend. We hit lows down here of $200, and we've been consolidating in that area actually now for about 2 months. Pretty much the same thing that the whole crypto market is doing, Bitcoin, Ethereum, everything else. But this one is good because it's consolidating sideways and not continuing to go lower and lower. It has actually, popped up a little bit, then came back down a little bit as well. Market cap only being at 3.4 billion on Monero, and then the volume in the past 24 hours at 134.7 million. So this one, a low market cap once again, plenty of potential in the future for a 10x potentially in the next 10 years or so, depending on what happens with crypto. Now Monero is a cryptocurrency focused on privacy. Now transactions on the Monero blockchain can be traced or tracked. Monero uses a proof of work consensus algorithm to issue new coins and secure transactions, and it has 18 million coins in circulation. And that's something I like to see. I don't like to see a ridiculous amount of coins, because then the value of the coin, doesn't really mean anything. So Monero is definitely an interesting coin for the future as well. Now, obviously, guys, I'm not a financial advisor, so all this is all for entertainment purposes only. Before investing, speak to your financial advisor, do your own due diligence, and just know that it's a high risk, high reward type situation. Now, let's take a look at some of these other coins. Bitcoin, like we said, down 1%. Hit highs actually about 32,000 yesterday, and then continued this sideways pattern. Past week, like we said, down 6.5%. Past month, still down about 17%. And then on the 1 year chart, Bitcoin is still up 245% from 9,000 area all the way to where we're at right now. But as you guys can see, we're consolidating for the past 2 months. But it is kind of on a downward trend right now. So we might see Bitcoin go under the 30,000 area in the near future. And that's obviously going to be a great dip buying opportunity for anybody that believes in Bitcoin for the long term. Especially if we see Bitcoin go to like 25,000, that's going to be even a more interesting opportunity for any dip buyers, obviously. So market cap being close to that 600 billion area is definitely going to be interesting to see what's going to happen today, going into Sunday, obviously, and then Monday again. Is Bitcoin or cryptocurrency in general going to pop, or is it going to go down over the weekend? Because usually over the weekend we see a downward trend, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens this weekend as well. So Ethereum's down about 2% almost, up 1.7%, trading around the 1800 area. It was almost up here at 1950 or so yesterday. Now in the past week it's down 12% from highs of about 2200. Past month down 20%. Past year it's up 707% from lows of 232 all the way to highs of about 4,400 at one point. But right now we're consolidating in this area around this 2,000 area, which is good. But we also see the same pattern with Bitcoin. It's a little bit of a downtrend recently. So now we're going to be looking out for it. Now, Ethereum, if we see that go under 1,500, definitely a great opportunity for any dip buyers, like I keep saying. Under 1,500 is a crazy steal deal, in my opinion. And if it goes any lower than that, that's just insane. Obviously, you know, we were at 4,000, and if it goes under 1,500, great dip buying opportunity, because we pretty much, you know, or we're predicting that Ethereum will go to 10,000 in the future. So if we get it around 1,500, you know, that's a great 5x, 6x opportunity for anybody that gets in on that. Market cap being only at 1,218.8 billion on Ethereum. And then we have obviously Doge. So Doge is continuing to go lower, guys. And this is the one that I would be worried about if I was you. I've been talking about this one, and I keep saying it's going to go lower and lower. Doge is just a meme. It's not, you know, a great coin in my opinion, and it's continuing to go lower. It's down almost 4% in the past 24 hours. Now we're at 17 cents. In the past week, it's down 22%. So all we see is downward trend with this coin. Past month, downward trend once again. Now, in the previous time when we had that flash crash, it hit around that 16 cents area. So people were saying, you know, that's kind of going to be a support. Well, if we take a look at this chart, yeah, it's up 5,500% in the past year. But look at this. Ever since that top, we just been on a downward trend, lower, lower, and lower. Once this goes under 15 cents, the next support is around that 12 to 13 cents. And once we hit that level, we're going to 10 cents, guys. We're going to 10 cents and then even lower than that. So Doge, it's game over, I think. You know, and the Dogecoin millionaire, I know he's not going to watch my video, but, you know, I talk about him whenever I talk about Doge, and I think he had one of the stupidest ideas by holding his Dogecoins. You know, he keeps holding, and he's just losing so much money. He was worth over, I believe, 3 million at one point. Now he's not even worth like 700K or something like that, I believe. And he was saying the reason he didn't sell is because of tax purposes, but in reality, if he would have sold at, you know, even at the 50 cents area or something like that, and, you know, let's say he got like 2 million or 2.5 million out of it, those taxes would have been fine, and he would have still had over $1 million, you know, after taxes and all. But now he doesn't even have over $1 million with taxes. So, you know, he's doing very bad. And if Doge continues to go lower and lower, he's probably made one of the biggest mistakes. And that is the biggest mistake you can make in crypto, guys, is bag holding. So there's those people that just think that the coin's going to go to the moon and it's going to keep going up, and, you know, they don't know how to sell, and they just continue to bag hold. And it's probably one of the worst things you can do, because you just get stuck holding the bag, and it goes lower and lower and lower. And then you start to think like, oh man, I should have sold at this price. I should have sold at this price. Well, we can't predict what's going to happen. So, you know, if it's good enough to screenshot, it's good enough to sell. That's what we always say. And his screenshots were pretty darn good. He should have sold. He didn't. He made a big mistakes. Hopefully he learned from his mistakes, obviously, for the future. But, you know, market cap being at 22.4 billion right now with Doge, it's not looking good. It's looking like it's going to continue that downward trend, guys. So, guys, if you enjoy this type of content, smash that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get to that 37,000 subscribers area. As always, leave a comment below letting me know what type of crypto are you going to be buying in the near future. And as always, if you want to sign up for Webull and get your 2 free stocks valued up to $2,300, links are in the description. Check it out. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.